Hey guys, welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist, and in this episode is the glow. I don't know how many more years we have left. We have no love life. We'll just see how this story goes. If you do enjoy this episode, remember to like and subscribe, and we'll just get right into it. It is the glow. And we have little pets. Oh wait, what can we do with that gem again? We need toughness. And I think we'll do that by working construction? Yeah, with Rex. You work with Rex on construction crew this month. His particular brand of enthusiasm is infectious. Every day it feels like hanging out with your best friend. Rex is a hard worker when he wants to be. He has a lot of passion for building, and his eyes light up when he talks about how the colony is going to grow and change as it matures. He's really interested in how people can use different spaces and how the space itself can change their behavior. Seek sends you both on an errand to pick up some mushwood scaffolding. I can't believe Seek asked us to fetch those poles, he laughs, adjusting his grip on the end of the armful of poles. Get it? You groan audibly and wonder how he can make or tolerate such bad jokes about his own canine features. I'll take any excuse to make people laugh, but what's really funny is I've never been seen as a real dog, and I probably never will. But before the Helio left Earth, I guess the big fashion craze was for people to splice animal traits into their genomes. If I'm the only dog boy, does that make me super fashionable? You get the construction site and start setting up the area for the scaffolding. The mush poles are strong and flexible, perfect to create a temporary support, and light enough for two people to put them together. I'll be the climber. You balance deftly on the poles as the Rex hands them up to you one at a time and tells you where to go. Working together, you get the scaffolding built in less than a day. We make a good team. I don't have any gym cards. Need to go up by 3. One more. There we go. Where'd our toughness go? Over there, okay. Knowing the attack is coming always comes and glow, does nothing to calm your nerves. There's only so long you can handle sheltering in your quarters. As the month draws longer, you find yourself almost compulsively walking the walls when you're not working, scanning the tree line the first sign of trouble. You're there when you see them dark on dark shapes coming out of the forest perfectly silent. You watch with the lookouts and more of the figures amass in the forest edges. Minutes pass as the horde pushes into the firebreak, numbering at least. It must be the thousands. More animals than you've ever seen in one place. The ground choked with teeming carpet of smaller creatures darting in among the legs of, oh no, The forest bends as faceless emerge in its depths, followed by two more. The move of the wall is discouraged. One faceless destroyed. Only two faceless require impossible number of experience. You're supposed to handle the three. You gotta fight. Survival is your only goal. It's what all living creatures do. The wave of attacks roll over the fire break, crashing against the walls. Flying creatures scream overhead, and the sound of blast fire fires the air. Need colony defense less than 5. What is the colony defense? Where do I ever see that? Huh. Colony's badly defended. As you run, your heart sinks as poorly organized colony defenses are. Lucky and nothing has breached the walls yet, and it seems that the tide of the monsters emerging from the trees has slowed. Even still, a lot of monsters. The colony is taking a beating, and you can already see the defenders start to flag. It's going to be a difficult battle. Where is the colony defense at? I don't see one up there. You're descending from the walls when you're thrown to the ground by a tremendous rumble. A few meters in front of you, something tunnels towards you through the mud. You have the impression of something long and dark that cuts through the ground and shark through waves. You scramble to your feet, but cut off the path, forcing you towards a geoponics outbuilding. And a storage shed, mostly empty beside the bales of hay used to float cow feed. A dimly lit, but you think you see another door at the far end. The creature advances, throwing up rocks and chunks of dirt. We're gonna have to use... I want at least 50. This round. Hmm. 60. Third stage of challenge. What happens if I put it here? We're at 25. $33. Okay. Okay, we won. Okay. You grab a rake and back into the doorway to wait for the monsters to emerge. As it rears up and thrusts long black snot on the ground, you stab the rake down into it, dispatching it. Before you even have time to be relieved, you spot a second one tunneling towards you. You take another step back into the stars to feel heat. The building is on fire. The dry thatch roof quickly ignites and rains flaming debris down on your head, filling the room with toxic smoke. The ashy heat is intense. You can feel the ripping of the moisture from your lungs in every breath. You rush to the rear door, but the fire moves so fast you're trapped as the roof beam collapses in front of you. You hear a crackling noise, then just pain and noise, like a bell. The world goes dark. You wake up in chaos, confused, the light, heat, and smoke. Fire! Your head is, this is the beginning. You're pounding. You must have hit it and blacked out, but you aren't sure how to get out of here, or what on V is happening. There's something important you need to remember. Your stomach lurches, the floor comes beneath your feet, then collapse. Your body aches, and your eyes burn from the smoke. Your figure appears through the flames. It's your friend. Your friend? Wait, you can't remember her name. She gestures, shouting you. You climb out. You try to stand up, but one of your legs folds and uselessly underneath you. It won't hold your weight. Your friend pulls you out of the rubbish, throwing your arm over your shoulder and half drags you towards the door. There you can see the deep, eerie twilight, dark blue and cold against the heat and the fire beyond you. Glow season. You shake your head to clear the vision. That smoke kind of dog? Like on Earth? Wait, hold on. Remember this from another life. Not a dog, a monster. I'm a shield Nimmy. Shield Nimmy. You hurriedly push Nimmy out of the way, putting yourself between her and the creature's jaws as it transforms towering horror. You both scream as it rips you from her, tearing into your arm. The pain is incredible. You're certain you're going to die. Then you hear a zzz and a smell of crackling ozone on Nimmy's plasma rifle. She leans over you and applies pressure to your wound. I got it, Ophelia. It's dead. Just hang on. I'm going to get you out of here. We did it. This time we lived. You try to tell her as you lose your grasp on consciousness. You wake up in the med bay surrounded by the soldiers in various states of triage. It seems the battle was over. This year the colony was nearly wiped off the planet before the animals were finally repelled. The sawmills and arable land are torn up and the geoponic domes are shattered yet again. The garrison lost some good soldiers, further reducing your already marginal defense. This will be hard times ahead, and it's just one more short year, another attack, probably even worse than this one. The fight continues. But for now, you're just happy you survived to live another day, and that day is your birthday. By the time you recover, the sun has returned, and it's your 20th birthday. You're fully fledged adult now, though in many ways you already were and have been for a long time. You and your friends step out at the greet a new day and start the rest of your life in V. The end. What? We never found Dis, and we never had a lover. And that's my bad. I should have just told Dis I loved him. I was a military hero. Apparently. That's my bad. I mean, we could do another playthrough, but this was just my blind playthrough. I don't know what I was doing. Humanity is locked in a forever war against the planet, but at least they have you on their side. You never stop defending your people from the planet's ancient defense system, which tries tirelessly to eradicate what seems as an invasive species on its ecosystem. It's a hard life, but for the whole colony. After many close calls this week, weeks of your life lost to recovering the medbay, you're finally killed in your early 30s during attack during the glow. At least you remembered as a hero for years to come, primarily for your leadership. You put the security squad together into a proper military during the short time with them. They follow you into the fires of hell if you ask them to. During the fight with the final takes your life, the only one who doesn't make it back is you. It's the sacrifice that people will tell stories about for centuries to come, and humanity lasts long log. Your death comes as a shock, especially to Chief Rhett. He never thought you'd outlive one of his best students. The entire colony mourns your body and returns to the soil. A statue is built to remember your sacrifice. But your parents never got to see their colony through, but you live on in their stead. They'll always be with you, and the ground you walk on, and the trees you give shade, and the cycle of life that sustains you. But what about your Hopeye is a good companion, but you're no replacement for its own species. When the herd of Hopeye roam close enough to the colony, you release back to the wild. A few years later, you're greeted You greeted one morning by a whole litter of Hop-Ikins outside the door, and Hop Solo proudly shows off their family. Universe seemingly live forever, just as cantankerous as she always has been. Gigi is bored in the colony, though, and ultimately, even though you've made great strides at taming her, will never domesticate her or her species. You decide the best to release her into the wild. She's designed to give you a regal nuzzle before sprinting off to the swamp where you found her. Sadly, you don't make it to your later years. Your death leaves the colony shaken. You were so young, so full of life. No children of the stars should be consigned to life under the dirt. Is this the end? However, the feeling is keeping you here, tethering you to this life. In the moments of your death, your brain cells fizzle out one by one and shut down forever. A vision swims in your mind's eye. Is that a person? They seem so familiar. You feel like you know them so well. Oh, it's you, only ancient. Her arms are covered with many data bands, so many lifetimes of knowledge. The ancient you speaks without moving her mouth. Not the words, but still something like a picture. Still, you understand. We had a good life, don't you think? But there's so many possibilities. This was the only one of them. I could have done better. There was a girl. You were young together, Tammy, with the cotton candy hair. Such a shame to see life snuffed out so young. She gives you a look, as to say you were somehow responsible for this. Wait, were you? Could you have saved her? We have the chance to take another path to change the way our life turned out. Come with me, go with them. Is there a new game plus? I don't know if there was. I'm just trying to see if there is. Endings gallery. There's so many. There's so many endings. The illustrations we got. The backgrounds, we're missing some. How many cards we're missing? A lot. It just has so much more. Much you can do. I don't know if start a new life. We'll just click that. I guess that's the end. We didn't get any romance, which is crazy to me, and we never found this, which is sad. So this was a really weird first playthrough. Do you think? I can't believe it. We didn't manage our time well. We didn't do anything well. I don't know really what to say. But hopefully I may do a new Game Plus because I really enjoy this game. So by the time you see this, it'll be a long time after. But maybe you'll see another playthrough of this and hopefully we'll get a romance. But if you did enjoy this, tell me how yours went. And remember to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in another video. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.